Vowel in insect, I, pronunciation activation pack 2. The IPA chart. This is the chart of the International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA, showing the 44 sounds of British English. The chart is divided up into 3 sections. The red section at the top left shows the pure vowel sounds. The green section at the top right shows the gliding vowel sounds. The blue section at the bottom shows the consonant sounds. Pure vowels. The red section at the top left shows the pure vowel sounds. In this pronunciation activation pack, we'll be looking at the second of the pure vowels, I. We'll look at the letter combinations that give the I sound. We'll look at lots of words which have the I sound in them. Finally, we'll activate your ability to produce the I sound correctly. Short vowels. The second of the pure vowels, I, is a short vowel. There are 7 short pure vowels on the British IPA chart. With pure vowels, the sound does not change from the beginning to the end, unlike the gliding vowels. We'll look at the other vowels and consonants in other pronunciation activation packs in this series. Syllables. Every word has at least one syllable. Some words have several syllables. In English words, only one syllable is strong and the rest are weak. This is very important in English pronunciation, as we'll see. A syllable is made up of a vowel, and the vowel is called the peak of the syllable. Indeed, we cannot have a word without a vowel. Onset peak coda. A syllable has its peak on the vowel sound. A syllable may also have an onset before the peak and a coda after the peak. The onset and coda are usually composed of consonant sounds, not vowels. For instance, the word twig has its peak on the I vowel, an onset made of twa, and a coda or tail made of g, forming a monosyllabic word. This insect is holding onto a twig. Multisyllabic words. The word twig has one syllable. How about the word twig-like, meaning as thin as a twig? Twig-like has 2 syllables. Twig-like. The first syllable, twig, has an onset, a peak, and a coda. The second syllable, like, has an onset, l, a peak, I, and a coda, k. Syllable boundaries are shown by a dot. Multisyllabic stress. Twig-like has 2 syllables. Twig-like. The first syllable, twig, has the main stress. The main stress is shown by the sign before the syllable. Monosyllabic words have the main stress on the one syllable. Multisyllabic words have the main stress on one of the syllables. Some multisyllabic words have secondary stress too. Secondary stress. Some words have secondary stress in addition to the main stress. Such words usually have 4 or more syllables. One such word is Mediterranean. Mediterranean. Mediterranean has 6 syllables. The main stress is on the 4th syllable, ray. This mark, before the first syllable me, shows that the first syllable has a secondary stress. letter combinations for I. The pure vowel sound I can be formed by these letter combinations: I, E, Y, A, IE, UI, O, U. The most common combinations are at the top, the least common at the bottom of this list. Pronunciation practice. Some women are wicked witches. Pronunciation practice. Watch the rhythmic wriggling of this dizzy tiddler. Pronunciation practice. Think before you drink things in tins. Pronunciation practice. English girls can be pretty cynical in cities like Detroit. Notice how not every letter I is pronounced I, but Y, E and IE are. Also note that I and OI are gliding vowels, both of which we'll look at in other pronunciation activation packs at Britlish.com. Minimal pairs. A minimal pair is a pair of words which are almost the same except for one different sound, in this case the vowel sound. Take the pair of words bizarre and bazaar, for example. Can you hear the difference between the vowels in bizarre and bazaar? Look at them phonetically and you'll see it clearly. Bizarre, bazaar. Not for sissies the bizarre dishes in this busy bazaar. Biggest problem. The biggest problem for students is hearing and producing the difference between the vowel I and the schwa These two sounds are next to each other on the IPA chart and are thus very similar. Both vowels are common in unstressed syllables, and even native speakers have trouble distinguishing them. The schwa rarely carries stress. The pronunciation activator and listening activator will help you practice using minimal pairs containing the vowel I and the schwa Second biggest problem. The second biggest problem for students is hearing and producing the difference between the short vowel I and the long vowel E. These two sounds are next to each other on the IPA chart and are thus very similar. The difference is one of length, and the pronunciation activator and listening activator will give you lots of practice with minimal pairs containing the short vowel I and the long vowel E. With enough practice, you'll soon be able to distinguish the two sounds. Third biggest problem. The third biggest problem for some students is hearing and producing the difference between the short vowel I and the short vowel E. These two sounds are close to each other on the IPA chart and are thus very similar. The pronunciation activator and listening activator will give you lots of practice with minimal pairs containing the I and the E vowels. Once you practice these two vowels, you can move on to the next pronunciation activation pack at Britlish.com. Pronunciation activator. The best way to activate your pronunciation skills is to become, active in your studies. To help you with this, I've created this pronunciation activator. You'll listen to 10 random minimal pairs from a huge database of minimal pairs. Not only will you practice your listening skills, but you'll also learn to pronounce these English words correctly. Listen to the minimal pairs and then choose which word contains the vowel sound I. Reap, rip. Yes, that's right. Meal, mill. No, I'm afraid that's wrong. Listening activator. You'll hear me read a sentence with a word missing. You must decide which of the two words I used from the minimal pair given. Example sentence. Is that a white ship over there? The possible answers: ship, sheep. As both words could fit, it's not as easy as you might think. You'll really need to activate your listening skills to pick the word which I use in each sentence. Can you buy me some mitts when you go to the supermarket, please? Yes, that's right. Is that a white ship over there? No, I'm afraid that's wrong. Dictionary. There's a good chance that some of the words used in this pronunciation activation pack will be new to you. To help you out, I've compiled an extensive dictionary of vocabulary used. The dictionary gives you the meaning of all the words used in this pronunciation activation pack. You can download the dictionary as a PDF document from the resources link at the top left of the pronunciation activation pack. Pronunciation activation packs. The pronunciation activation packs are going to help you develop a proper British English accent. After many years spent teaching students around the world to improve their pronunciation, I wanted to help many more students than I could reach one at a time. I created this series to explain every aspect of British English pronunciation in an entertaining and efficient way. You can pay what you want for each pack, from as little as €1, so it's very affordable and fantastic value for money. Short of taking one-to-one classes with me on Skype, this is as close as you can get to having private English classes with a native English teacher. Pronunciation activation packs. The pronunciation activation packs are going to help you get the British accent you've always wanted. First, you'll learn all of the 44 British English IPA symbols to make improving your pronunciation easier and faster than ever. Next, I'll teach you all about different aspects of British English pronunciation, including strong and weak forms of words, function and content words, stress patterns, and intonation, to mention a few of the areas this course covers. Pronunciation activation packs. Work your way through these pronunciation activation packs and you'll have a complete understanding of British English pronunciation. This valuable knowledge will help you not only improve your pronunciation, but will also make listening to native English speakers easier for you. You can buy pronunciation activation packs in any order you want, but I designed the whole course to be completed in order. If you start from Activation Pack 1 and continue from there, You'll learn things that will help you in the following pronunciation activation packs. Online English classes. If you really want to improve your English faster than you ever thought possible, online English classes are for you. I've taught many thousands of online English classes since 2006. My students find that online English classes are the most convenient way to learn English. Wherever you have an internet connection, you can have your English classes. At home, in the office, or even in the park. Wherever you are, I'll come to you. Book an introductory class at Britlish.com today and see how online English classes can help you get the level of English you've always dreamed of.